Hello friends, welcome back to another series of troubleshooting Weblogc server. In this video, I am going to explain you about a very interesting tool that is called VisualVM, which is a graphical interface tool, okay, which you can use to connect with your Weblogc server running instances, and then at the runtime, you can get a lot of useful information of your Weblogc server, managed servers, or maybe for the admin server, like different parameters that you have configured for your JVMs, and then the heap parameters, and then your thread states. If you want to create the thread stump, or you wanted to check the state of the currently running threads, there are a lot of different informations that you can get with the help of VisualVM tool. And this is especially useful when we do a lot of kind of a troubleshooting for the WebLogic server running instances. That means running managed servers or admin server. So now, as I said, it is a troubleshooting tool. Okay. So VisualVM, a very effective monitoring and troubleshooting tool. Okay. As I said, it is a very effective and troubleshooting because you can connect with your running instances with the help of this tool. And it is a graphical interface tool, which you can access from your Windows machine as well, and connect to your WebLogic server in running instances. And then you can get the complete end-to-end information of your running instances along with the static configurations that you have done for the WebLogic server. This tool consists of an user-friendly visual interface for monitoring running JVMs. As I explained, it is a graphical interface tool, and it has a very beautiful interface, okay, where you will see a lot of different tabs, which is self-explanatory, okay. So you don't need to go for any training for this particular tool. Once you will log into this tool, you will understand what exactly it means. Multiple instances of WebLogic server or Java can be monitored at the same time by just connecting to running local or remote JVMs. That means you have a flexibility that you can connect to the n number of domains, n number of admin servers, n number of managed servers with the help of this particular tool, which is running locally or remote JVMs. Locally means it is if it is running on the same server where you are running the VisualVM tool. For example, if I'm running this on my particular laptop, and then I have my some instances also running on my WebLogic on my same laptop, that is called a local instances. And remote GVM means that you have a laptop where you have installed this VM tool, but your WebLogic servers are running on some different servers. Okay. Maybe someone under Linux systems or Unix based systems, maybe someone on some Windows system, but basically they are remote, right? They are on the different systems. So you can connect to those remote GVM systems as well to monitor it from some different locations with the help of this VisualVM tool. Now, what is the option to use this one? How to download this tool? The option one is that you can download it from the given URL in from the screen. You can see visualvm.github.io and then download. And it will be in the form of zip file. You can extract the zip file in certain locations in your system, and then go inside bin directory, and then you can run the visualvm.exe, and it will show you the accept of agreement. And once you will click on the agreement, I accept, it will show you the interface of the VisualVM tool. Second option, it is also come with the Java 8 as well. So I haven't checked so far for the latest 11, 18, 19 Java. Okay, but if you are using Java 8 as of now, which is certified with the till 12.2.1.214 version of WebLogic, okay, then it will be inside the bin directory of your Java, which will be installed with your JDK. If you have the JDK version of your Java is installed. So go inside your Java home, then bin folder, and double click on the jvisualvm.exe file. Okay, and it will open the graphical tool. So the screen that you're seeing on as of now on the screen, it is a graphical interface. Okay, where you can see on the left side there's a local tab, there's a remote tab, and then few more tabs are there. But specifically as of now, you can see the local tab. Inside the local tab, when you will click on this one, that means when you will start the interface, okay, it will automatically register all the running instances which is running on this particular system. For example, as I said, if I have double click this on my laptop, if any instances of WebLogic or admin server, managed server, node manager are running on my system, it will automatically be registered here. You don't need to register manually. Okay, so as you can see on the screen, there is a process of node manager is registered inside the local tab. Okay, so this is the process of node manager which is running on my laptop with the PID 10232. So this node manager is running on my laptop, which is a Windows system, and the process ID of that particular node manager in my system is 10232, and I haven't registered this with the VisualVM tool. I just double clicked on the VisualVM tool, and it is automatically registered. Similarly, if you have multiple few more managed servers or admin servers are running, it will automatically register it here. It will show you on the screen. Or remote tab, as I said, for remote tab, you have to add certain parameters with your JVMs, okay, for the remote machines, okay, and with the help of that, you can access the remote system as well. So I will show you certain screens and then how it works. Okay. Now in the screen, you can see that inside local, you have three PIDs are there. One is for node manager and two is for WebLogic instances JVMs. All three have the different PIDs. So I have one node manager and one managed server and one admin server is running there, for which it is showing the PIDs. Okay, so I haven't done any specifically registration of my WebLogic server instances because they are running on my local laptop. It is automatically picked up by the VisualVM tool. Now I will show you how you can take the thread dumps, how you can monitor the different CPUs, memories, and then how you can see the different parameters of your particular server. So now I have clicked on a particular JVM, which is running with the PID 13100. Okay. Now, once you will click on this one, then go to on the right side. Okay. Then you will see a lot of different tabs and a lot of informations. By default, with the overview, you will see the PID and the host, your main class of your WebLogic, then which JDK, JVM version that you are using, the version of your Java, what is the JDK home, and then after that on the bottom, you will see the JVM arguments and system properties. Once you will click on that, it will show you the lot of different parameters that has been configured for this particular JVM or this particular managed server. So the different click on JVM properties, JVM arguments, click on system properties tab, and then you will see a lot of configurations that is be configured for this particular managed servers. Okay, and when you see that thread dumps, heap dumps, that means there are different tabs that you can use for taking the thread dumps and for to overview of your monitoring of your WebLogic server instances from this tool. You can, and then you can take a heap dump as well. So there are a lot of options are there. Just click on the thread. Okay, so this is a self-explanatory tool. That means once you will register or once you will open this tool, then you can just go to different tabs and you will understand what exactly it means inside the each and every tab. So if you will click on threads, then it will show you the current running thread, whatever the current the threads running inside that particular server which you have clicked on the left hand side. It will show you all the running instances and their states. Okay, as you can see on the screen, okay, that it is showing all the thread which is in active standby states, and then it is showing the running since how long it is running, and then there are different parameters it is also showing, and it is showing also that live threads 47, daemon thread 42. So what are the different type of threads are there? And if you wanted to take the thread dump for this particular server, inside the same thread dump, where we were doing the monitoring, there's a tab on the right side that is called thread dump. Just click on the thread dump. It will take the thread dump for you and it will show you on the screen. Okay. And it is showing on the screen as well. And you can see that once you will take the thread dump, there is a separate tab will be added on the left hand side inside your JVM instance, right? Which is added as a thread dump 9:23:26 p.m. Okay. Which is on my case in the screen. So if you want to save this thread dump, then you can save this thread dump as well. Okay. And if you click on the monitor tab, okay, in the monitoring tab, it will show you the different CPU time, heap utilization, thread state, and the different classes those are running as of now inside your JVM. Okay. So it is completely picture of your current utilization of this particular managed server or admin server or your node manager, whatever the JVM that you are running for your services, it will show you the complete state of that one. Okay. And now you can see on the right side, there's a tab perform GC and heap dump. Okay. So if you wanted to perform the garbage collection, if you're seeing that the utilization of your memory is very high and you wanted to free up your memory, okay, then click on perform GC. It will run the GC and it will clear the dead or unused object from your heap JVM. Okay, and if you wanted to take the thread heap dump as well, then you can just click on the heap dump and it will take the heap dump of this particular managed server on which you are monitoring as of now. So now you can see that this is how much useful tool it is. It's just a small tool that you can have a graphical interface. You just click on to your process IDs and it will give you the complete information about your server, complete informations, complete parameters. You can monitor your CPU, heap, threads, classes. You can take the thread dumps. You can monitor the thread dumps. You can take the heap dump. You can perform the garbage collection of your managed servers, and a lot of more options are there for this particular tool. Okay, so as I said, once you will take the thread dump, then you can save your thread dump as well. So once it is registered, once you have taken the thread dump, it will create a sub child inside your WebLogic instance. Click on that one and then click on save as, and then it will save your thread dump file, wherever you want to save, on local system or wherever, right? And this is for local. And when we talk about the remote monitoring, so as I said, if you wanted to register a remote server, remote managed server or admin server or node manager, so for that you have to register or add these three items or three parameters in your JVM configuration. okay, which is a remote port, and then remote SSL as false, and then remote authentication as false. That means we are not going to use the SSL for this connection. We are not going to use any kind of authentication for this particular connection. And the JMX remote port will be 8080. So this particular tool, this JMX, this VisualVM tool will connect to your remote instance with the help of this 8080 port. So you are open to use any port according to your environment, whatever is available. You can define that port in your JVM. Okay, and after that, you have to restart your JVMs. That means if you have configured this parameter for your admin server or for managed servers or node manager, then after configuration, you have to restart your servers. Once you will restart, a process will be JMX process will be started on the particular port, which is you have mentioned 8080 in my case. Okay, once this port is running there, then you have to go to your VisualVM tool, right click on your remote tab on the left side and click on add host. Okay, inside that you have to give the name of your host, whatever the host that you are connecting, where your managed server or admin server which you are going to monitor is running. Click, you have to give the name of that particular host name here. Okay, once the host is added, click on the host name. Okay, and then click on add JMS connections, because we have added a parameter in the JVM to listen on a particular port. So this particular VisualVM tool will connect to your host and your instance, running instance, with the help of that particular tool which you have port which you have added in the JMX. So click on right click on your host and then click on add JMS connection. And inside the JMS connection tab, you have to give the name of your host along with the colon and the port that you have given in your JMX JVM arguments. Okay, and there is no credentials we are providing, and we don't need the SSL certificate because we have set the two parameters, no authentication and no SSL, right? We have the three parameters passed in the JVM. One is the port number of JMX. Second is we have given as a no SSL, and third one we have given as a no credentials for that one. So we are not going to select this one. You have to give only the connection name and the port number, and that's it. Once you will click on OK, it will show you the same instance in your VisualVM tool as it is showing for the local as well, and then you can explore and do a lot of activities with the help of this tool. So thanks for watching this video and stay tuned for a few more interesting videos.